Welcome, fitness enthusiasts and curious minds alike. Today we tackle an age-old question in the world of fitness. If you want to gain muscle mass, do you train with heavy weights or do you train with light weights? This debate has sparked countless discussions, with everyone from professional athletes to gym goers offering their 2 cents. But what does the science say? That's what we're here to explore. So buckle up as we dive into the science behind muscle growth and the art of weightlifting. First things first, understanding muscle growth. To make an informed decision about your training, it's crucial to know how muscles grow. You see, muscle growth, or what we call hypertrophy, is a result of the body's response to resistance and stress placed on the muscle. Now let's take a closer look at this fascinating process. Every time you lift a weight, you create tiny micro tears in your muscle fibers. This might sound alarming, but it's actually a good thing. Your body responds to this injury by repairing these micro tears, building them back stronger and often larger than before. This is your body's way of preparing itself for future challenges. But here's the kicker. For this magical process of muscle growth to occur, the muscle needs to be challenged. This means lifting weights that are heavy enough to cause some level of stress or resistance. It's like that old saying, no pain, no gain. But don't worry, we're not talking about excruciating pain here. Just a level of discomfort that signals to your body that it needs to adapt and grow. Now, the amount of resistance or stress required to stimulate muscle growth can vary. It depends on factors such as your current fitness level, genetics, and even your diet. So with this understanding, let's explore how different weight training methods impact muscle growth. Heavy weights, the very phrase might sound daunting. But what does training with heavy weights entail? Well, let's delve into the world of heavy weightlifting and its implications for muscle growth. Heavy weights are often associated with strength training, a form of exercise that uses resistance to induce muscular contraction, which builds the strength, anaerobic endurance, and size of skeletal muscles. By lifting heavy, you're effectively challenging your muscles, pushing them to their limits and beyond. This, in turn, stimulates the muscle fibers, causing them to grow and adapt to handle these increased demands. One of the key benefits of training with heavy weights is the opportunity it provides for progressive overload. This is a principle that involves gradually increasing the stress placed on your body during exercise. Essentially, as your muscles get used to handling a certain weight, you increase it bit by bit, continually challenging your muscles and promoting growth. But while there's no denying the potential benefits of heavyweight training, it's also important to be aware of the potential pitfalls. One of the main risks associated with heavy weights is the increased likelihood of injury. When you're lifting heavy, there's a greater strain placed on your muscles, joints, and ligaments. This means that proper form and technique are absolutely crucial. Without them, you risk causing serious damage to your body. Another potential drawback is that heavy weight training can be quite demanding. It requires a significant amount of energy and can be quite taxing on the body, both physically and mentally. Therefore, it's important to ensure you're adequately prepared, have the proper nutrition, and are getting enough rest between sessions. So, should you be scared of heavy weights? Absolutely not. They can be a powerful tool in your fitness arsenal, but like any tool, they need to be used correctly. With the right approach, heavy weights can help you build strength and muscle mass, but it's important to remember that they're just one piece of the puzzle. Heavy weights can be a powerful tool in your fitness arsenal, provided they are used correctly and responsibly. On the other side of the spectrum, we have light weights. But don't be fooled, light doesn't necessarily mean easy. Let's dive into the world of light weights, where the poundage may be less, but the challenge is just as real. You see, training with light weights offers its own unique benefits. One of the most significant is improved muscular endurance. When you're pumping out a higher number of reps with lower weights, you're essentially conditioning your muscles to work longer before fatigue sets in. This is incredibly beneficial for athletes or anyone whose physical activities involve prolonged exertion. Moreover, light weights are kinder to your joints. When you're hoisting heavy iron, the strain on your joints can be significant, especially over time. Lighter weights, however, reduce this strain, making them a safer option for those with joint issues or those who are more prone to injury. But as with anything, there's a flip side to this coin. One potential drawback to lightweight training is the need for more repetitions. To make meaningful progress, you'll need to increase your reps significantly, which can be time-consuming. And then there's the rate of muscle growth. With light weights, the rate at which you build muscle mass may be slower compared to lifting heavy weights. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it does require patience. If you're aiming for a more toned look rather than bulking up, then this could actually work in your favor. Remember, light weights aren't about taking the easy route. It's about focusing on form, control, and endurance. It's about understanding that progress isn't always measured in pounds or kilograms, but in how well you can execute a movement, how long you can sustain it, and how consistent you are in your training routine. In the end, it's important to note that light weights are not a shortcut or an easy way out. They offer a different approach to strength training, one that emphasizes endurance and technique over sheer power. Though they might not seem as intimidating as their heavier counterparts, light weights require dedication and consistency to yield results. So, heavy weights or light weights for muscle mass? The answer might surprise you. We've explored the benefits of training with both heavy and light weights, but which is the optimal choice for muscle growth? It's not as black and white as you might think. Both heavy and light weights can contribute significantly to muscle growth when used correctly. It's not solely about the weight you lift, but how you lift it. The key is to focus on maximizing muscle tension and performing exercises with proper form. This approach ensures your muscles are effectively stimulated, regardless of the weight you're lifting. Think of it as a balancing act. On one hand, heavy weights build strength and increase muscle size. They stimulate your muscle fibers, leading to growth. On the other hand, light weights allow for more repetitions, promoting muscular endurance and enhancing muscle tone. They too can trigger muscle growth, especially when you lift to the point of fatigue. So what's the best approach? Variety. Your muscles adapt to the same workout routine over time, making it less effective. By varying your workouts between heavy and light weights, you're constantly challenging your muscles in different ways. This helps prevent workout plateaus and promotes continuous muscle growth. Listen to your body. Your body knows when it's being pushed to its limits. If lifting heavy weights causes discomfort or pain, switch to lighter weights. It's crucial to avoid injury and ensure a sustainable fitness journey. Lastly, don't shy away from seeking advice from fitness professionals. They can provide personalized advice based on your fitness level, goals, and individual needs. They can help ensure you're lifting weights that challenge you without risking injury. So, to answer the question, heavy weights or light weights for muscle mass? It's both. It's about finding a balance that suits your body and aligns with your fitness goals. Remember, the best weight is the one that challenges you and aligns with your fitness goals. In the quest for muscle mass, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. As we've explored in this video, both heavy weights and light weights have their unique benefits. Heavy weights can stimulate muscle growth through increased tension, while light weights can promote endurance and finer muscle tone. The choice between the two depends on your individual goals, body type, and fitness level. It's important to remember that muscle growth is not an overnight phenomenon. It requires a balanced approach to fitness, incorporating both strength and endurance training, along with a healthy diet and adequate rest. Personalizing your workout routine to suit your unique needs and capabilities is the key to sustainable progress. Remember, fitness is not just about lifting the heaviest weights or doing the most reps. It's about the journey of self-improvement and pushing your limits while respecting your body's needs and capabilities. Whether you choose heavy weights, light weights, or a mix of both, the journey to muscle growth is a marathon, not a sprint. So train smart, stay consistent, and watch your muscles thrive.